Hello, art lovers and history buffs, and welcome back to Paintiver. Today, we're embarking on an epic journey through time, a journey that starts in the flickering firelight of a prehistoric cave and ends in the sun-drenched halls of a majestic castle. We're tracing the incredible story of how humanity turned blank walls into breathtaking canvases. This is the story of decorative walls. So, where does it all begin? Picture this. It's 40,000 years ago. The world is a wild, untamed place. Early humans, seeking shelter in deep, dark caves, do something extraordinary. Using charcoal from their fires and pigments from the earth, red ochre, yellow clay, they begin to paint on the rough, uneven surfaces of caves like Lascaux in France or Altamira in Spain. Graceful deer and the outlines of their own hands. These weren't just doodles. These were powerful expressions of life, of survival, perhaps of ritual or storytelling. This was humanity's first great artistic statement, a declaration that said, "We were here. We saw this." They were transforming their shelters, their very first homes, into sacred galleries. The blank wall was no longer just a barrier against the cold. It was a canvas for connection and meaning. Now, let's fast forward several thousand years to the sun-baked banks of the Nile River, to ancient Egypt. Here, the concept of wall decoration takes on a whole new dimension of order, purpose, and permanence. The Egyptians were masters of symbolism and believed deeply in the afterlife. For them, decorating the walls of tombs and temples wasn't just about beauty, it was about ensuring eternity. Using a technique called fresco secco, or dry fresco, they painted intricate scenes onto dry plaster. These murals depicted gods and goddesses, pharaohs in heroic poses, and detailed guides for the deceased's journey into the underworld. Every color had a meaning. Green for new life, blue for the heavens, red for power. The rigid profile-based art style was intentional, creating a sense of timeless, unchanging order. In Egypt, the decorated wall became a bridge between the mortal world and the divine, a permanent record designed to last forever. From the formal world of Egypt, we travel across the Mediterranean to the vibrant civilizations of ancient Greece and Rome. The Greeks, renowned for their love of philosophy, democracy, and the human form, brought a new sense of naturalism and life to their art. While many of their large-scale wall paintings have been lost to time, we see their influence in the incredible mosaics and the detailed paintings on pottery. They celebrated mythology, athletic prowess, and everyday life with a dynamism that was revolutionary. Then came the Romans. The Romans were brilliant engineers and pragmatists, but they were also connoisseurs of luxury and beauty. When Mount Vesuvius erupted in 79 AD, it tragically buried cities like Pompeii and Herculaneum, but it also perfectly preserved their homes, and what we find inside is astounding. The Romans perfected the art of buon fresco, or true fresco, where pigments are applied to wet plaster. This technique fuses the paint with the wall itself, creating incredibly durable and vibrant artworks. Roman villas were adorned with stunning frescoes, depicting everything from lush, illusionistic gardens that made small rooms feel vast, to dramatic mythological scenes and intricate architectural fantasies. For the first time on a grand scale, decorative walls were a status symbol, a way for wealthy citizens to showcase their culture, taste, and fortune. The home became a personal gallery, a space designed to impress and delight guests. As the Roman Empire fell, Europe entered the Middle Ages. The grand secular villas gave way to towering stone castles and soaring cathedrals. During this era, art and religion became inextricably linked once again. The walls of churches became the Bible of the poor. Since most of the population couldn't read, vast, colorful murals and frescoes told the stories of the Bible. They depicted saints, angels, and dramatic scenes from the Old and New Testaments. The style became more symbolic and less realistic than Roman art, designed to inspire awe and devotion in the hearts of the faithful. Think of the breathtaking work of artists like Giotto, whose frescoes began to reintroduce a sense of emotion and humanity into religious scenes, paving the way for the Renaissance. Inside the castles of lords and kings, while decoration also served a purpose. While not as lavish as Roman villas, castles were often brightened with painted patterns, and more importantly, with enormous tapestries. These woven masterpieces were not just decorative. They told stories of heroic battles and courtly love, and they also provided crucial insulation against the cold stone walls. The decorated wall was both a spiritual guide and a practical comfort. So, from the raw, primal energy of a cave painting to the divine narratives of a cathedral, the evolution of wall decoration is really the evolution of us. It reflects what we value, what we fear, and what we aspire to. The need to transform our living spaces, to fill blank walls with color, story, and personality, is a deeply human impulse that has never gone away. Think about your own home today. That accent wall you painted in the living room, the framed posters in your bedroom, the wallpaper in the kitchen. You are part of this ancient tradition. Every time you choose a color or hang a picture, you are doing exactly what our ancestors did. You are personalizing your space, making a house into a home, and turning a simple wall into a reflection of who you are. The technology has changed, the styles have evolved, but the fundamental desire to create beauty and meaning in our surroundings is exactly the same. The walls of our homes are the canvases of our lives. They tell the story of our tastes, our travels, our families, and our dreams. What started as a spiritual act in a dark cave became a tool for eternal life, a symbol of worldly status, a sacred text for the masses, and finally, a deeply personal form of self-expression. It's a beautiful and powerful legacy, connecting us directly to every generation that came before. The next time you look at a blank wall, don't just see a surface, see a possibility. See a canvas that's been waiting for humanity's creative touch for over 40,000 years. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible journey through art history today. It's amazing to think how our modern homes are connected to ancient caves, isn't it? If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and do not forget to subscribe to Paintiver for more deep dives into the world of art and color. Let me know in the comments which era of wall painting is your favorite. Until next time, stay creative.